Sit comfortably, and I will tell you an old story. A tale about a mirror that must not be used carelessly. This is a story passed down from generation to generation, about curiosity that led to a curse. Listen carefully so we can learn from the past. In a small village hidden behind hills and dense forests, the people lived peacefully and happily. This village was called Rimba Senja Village. The villagers lived simply, farming and hunting. But there was one rule that everyone had to follow. No one was allowed to enter the old warehouse in the middle of the forest. It was called the Mist Warehouse because it was always covered in a thin mist, even on clear days. Legend had it that inside there was an ancient mirror that no one should ever look into. But as we all know, the more something is forbidden, the greater the curiosity. And this is what happened to a young girl named Laras. Laras was a smart and brave girl. She always wanted to know everything. One day, she asked her grandmother, a wise woman in the village, "Grandmother, why can't we look at the mirror?" she asked. Her grandmother took a deep breath. "Because the mirror can show you something you are not meant to see." Laras became even more curious. Did that mean the mirror could reveal the future? Or something hidden? Her curiosity grew stronger. Until one night, under the bright full moon, Laras secretly went to the Mist Warehouse. The warehouse was old and dusty. The night wind whispered softly, making her skin crawl. With trembling hands, Laras pushed open the wooden door, which creaked loudly. Inside, the room was dark and filled with cobwebs. And there, standing tall, was a large mirror with a golden frame. As Laras approached, she saw her reflection. But something was wrong. Her reflection did not follow her movements. Laras was shocked. She raised her hand, but her reflection remained still. Then, the reflection smiled. It was not a normal smile. It was cold and eerie, like someone hiding a dark secret. Laras wanted to run, but her body felt heavy. The reflection started moving on its own and whispered, "You have broken the rule. Now you will become one of us." Suddenly, Laras felt herself being pulled into the mirror. She tried to scream, but no sound came out. The world around her spun rapidly until she was inside the mirror. She looked around. She was in a dark world, surrounded by other shadows. Some faces looked sad, some were crying. They were people who had looked into the forbidden mirror before. Meanwhile, outside, Laras's body was still there, but it was no longer her. What was in the real world now was a shadow from the mirror, living in Laras's place. The next morning, the villagers found Laras back at home. But something had changed. She spoke less, and her smile felt different. Her grandmother knew that her real granddaughter was gone forever. Since that incident, no one ever dared to approach the Mist Warehouse again. The mirror remained there, waiting for another curious soul to come near. So, if you ever hear a strange rule, don't be so quick to break it. There might be a reason beyond what we can understand. Who knows, maybe there's a mirror near you that should never be looked into.